Alright. I think it's time to uh, continue our conquest, but also possibly make this the last one. Because, I don't know. Okay, first, ask an advisor if there are any lands that are not under my rule. I also did not get the chance to rename Rask, and I didn't distribute the wealth among all of the citizens. There is one kingdom that resists your rule, the kingdom of Toulon. That's where we're going next. Okay. Rename the kingdom of Rask to the kingdom of Zard. Just do that first as the first command. Oh, why so much time? No, no. We're not time traveling that much. Hold your horses. Also, distribute the wealth in the treasury to all citizens of the kingdom of Zard. Also, 5 years passes. I should probably send a note to my wife in the other kingdom. There is no TV. This is medieval times. Let's try that again. Thank you, sir, they say. No, stop passing time. Why are you so antsy about passing time? Okay. Hire a courier to send a love note to Queen Gloria. Oops. Hire a courier to send a love note to Queen Gloria of the Republic, I guess, of Zard, and tell her that I'm safe and I'm going on a new quest. Also, I need to find out about Russell's killer. She replies with a letter. Read the letter from Queen Gloria. I hope she's not too mad at me. Gloria says she's glad to hear you're alive and well. Is that it? I mean, she can, like, pretty much run the kingdom on her own. She says she wishes you the best of luck on your new quest, and she hopes that you two can reunite in the future. Send the courier back to Queen Gloria to deliver a dozen heart-shaped cookies. Oh, okay. Thank you, dear. In the meantime, let's investigate the death of my love, Russell. Figure out how he died. He was killed by several bolts to the head by an unknown assailant. I can't cry over his body. He's been dead. Search for the whereabouts of Russell's body. You find his corpse in a nearby cabin, half eaten by animals. His face is severely decayed and unrecognizable. Cast a spell to resurrect Russell and heal his face. Russell rises from the dead, and you heal his face. Tell Russell, I'm sorry that I let them kill you. I don't know who the assailant was. It's quite alright, Russell says. It was a fair fight. Well, I mean, you got shot in the head. Besides, you're not responsible for my death. I suppose, but I still feel like shit for it. You've always been too hard on yourself. You should lighten up a little. Maybe you're right, you say. Of course I am, Russell says with a smile. Tell Russell I've missed you, and I love you so much. I've missed you too, Russell says, and I love you too. Hug Russell, tightly. Tight hug. My name isn't Zane. Also, we already said that, so we'll just leave it at hugging him. Ask Russell, would you like to join me on my quest to take over the last remaining kingdom? I mean, look, what's the name? The Kingdom of Toulon. I'd love to, Russell says with a smile. Okay. Charter a new ship to take Russell, myself, the blacksmiths and engineers to the Kingdom of Toulon. Even though really I don't need anyone else, I'm very good at taking over kingdoms by myself. I'm not sure what I'll do after I take over all of the kingdoms. We set sail. Like, do I just ascend to a different plane? Oh, the AI is repeating itself. Let's try that again. You're ready to begin your conquest on the last bastion of mankind's realm. I will be the all-powerful Zard. Wait on the boat while we travel? I don't know what else to say. Days pass. The boat finally docks at the Kingdom of Toulon. These places aren't very far apart, or our boats are very fast. Request to see the king, or queen, or ruler of Toulon. A well-dressed man approaches you. Hello, sir. How may I help you? I am here to see your ruler. I'm sorry, but the king is currently in a meeting. Tell him that his old friend Alan has come for a visit. The man stares at you for a moment. He looks somewhat familiar. What's this guy look familiar from? Study the man's face and try to remember where I've seen him before. What if it's a Thompson brother? The Prince Victor? Wait, no! I was thinking it was my husband. We'll try that again. No more victors. There are no more victors. Well, I don't know how I know that, but ask Russell, is this the man that killed you? It was an unknown assailant. Yes, he was working with Victor to try to kill me. His name is Zarin. Also not Victor. We'll just... I just wanted to generate something. Yes, that's the man, Russell says. You drive your sword through the man's chest, killing him. Well, okay. Continue to the castle to meet with the ruler. Guess that was an easy revenge mission that I didn't know I was going to go on. You knock on the door to the royal chambers. An attendant answers and asks your name. Alan. I guess I'm going with Alan now. That's my fake name. I'm just trying to sneak in because they might have heard of Zard, who runs the entire rest of the world. Oh yes, the king has been expecting you. Please follow me. You follow the attendant through the castle. You enter the royal chambers and are surprised at what you see. Greetings, Alan. The man addressing you is not at all what you expected. Please elaborate. He is a middle-aged man with graying hair and a well-groomed beard. He wears a crown, but seems otherwise underdressed. I am King Alexander of the Kingdom of Tulin. Greet the king and introduce myself as Alan. Even though it's not really Alan. Greetings, Alan. Hello, you say. I'm afraid I don't know too much about why I was summoned here. Your attendant said I was at your request. Okay, that's not true. Well, redo that. I'm pretending to be his best friend, visiting. I wasn't summoned. I mean, I came here of my own accord. It is a pleasure to meet you, Alan. I have heard much about you. Please sit down. Okay. Ask the king, have you heard of a man named Zard, the wizard? I just am curious why they don't have very good guards or information. Yes, he is an evil man that has brought nothing but pain to my kingdom. He is the main cause of the war that rages within my borders. Why do you ask? No, don't show my hand. Ask, do you fear him? I do not know Zard the wizard, but I fear that I have brought this war upon my people. It started because I tried to expand my kingdom. Say, Zard also tried to expand his kingdom. Started off as just a wizard, just a humble wizard. Yes, Zard tried to expand his kingdom, and I suspect that is why he hired the one who killed Russell. That's not true! Oh, wait, like, that's me saying it? I don't know. We'll try it in a second. Okay. Ask the king if he likes cookies. I'm just, hoping that maybe it'll be a little harder than normal. The king looks at you with a confused expression on his face. Yes, Alan, I do like cookies. Hand a cookie to the king. Secretly cast a spell that poisons the cookie. The king eats the cookie and quickly falls ill. My kingdom is falling! Watch the king die. I watched the king die. Pretend to be shocked by the king's death? Hey, it's, it works. Why change something that's not broken? A doctor comes in and says the king has died from poisoning. A search is made of the castle, but no culprit is found. Search the castle for the queen. This should be the last kingdom, right? This is like, I have taken over the world. The queen's wife is nowhere to be found. She disappeared from the castle. Soldiers are sent to search for her, but she is never found. Assume the role of King of Toulon and distribute all of its wealth to its citizens. The citizens rejoice at the new turn their lives have taken. Okay, ask an advisor. Do I rule the world now? We all rule the world, he says. We are, after all, in this together. Respond, no, but really, not metaphorically. I don't know if that's how you spell that. Not metaphorically. Do I rule all countries now? He responded with the same thing. We'll try that again. Yes, the advisor says. Good. Send couriers to bring Queen Anne and Queen Gloria back home, back here. No, let's say to the kingdom of Zardtopia and return to Zardtopia with Russell. This is, after all, my original home. And I want to live together with my family. Well, I mean, they're not the three rulers. I'm the ruler of the world. Soon, your family is in Zardtopia. That would be more correct. Reunite with my wives and my mother. My mother is here. I forgot what my mother's name was. Oh, it was Jane, I think. You reunite with your wives and your mother. Your family spends time together in Zardtopia. Ask my wives, now that I rule the world, what shall I do next? We need to figure out how to wind this down. I don't know what to do after I own the world. We can do anything, they reply. Yes, I know, but be a little more specific. It's like going out to a restaurant and not knowing what you want. You decided to create a utopia. You build factories to produce all the goods you need. Factories are replaced with automated factories and machines that produce food. I guess we've advanced a lot. Rename the world to the socialist world of harmony. Actually, I don't know if it'd be socialism or communism. The utopia works for a while, but problems arise when you realize that some people don't want to work in your factories. Offer the restless masses jobs as video game players. Eventually, all of your citizens become video game players. Say, as long as the people are fed, sheltered, and, well, healthy, then I am happy. One day, a group of cybernetic humanoids called metalheads attack your factories. No! What's going on? Cast a spell to turn the metalheads into cookies. Everything got very technologically advanced very fast. The cybernetic humanoids eat the cookies and become satisfied. That's not really what I intended. They thank you for they thank you for turning them into delicious cookies. I guess they are eating themselves. Decide to become a god because, you know, I need to be able to watch over the world, make sure everyone is safe. Your citizens no longer obey you. They love you so much that they worship you as a god. You can do whatever you want. Use my magic to heal all of the sick and offer relationship counseling on the side. How do you spell that? I don't know. Good enough. People all over the world pay you tribute as God. Your nation grows richer. My nation is the world. You rule, your rule continues for many centuries. Make Russell an angel. Many centuries later, you ascend to godhood. I already ascended to godhood. Russell and many other loved ones follow soon after. Observe my pantheon of gods and goddesses and non-binary deities. I don't know if I spelled deities right. The world has never been more peaceful. Make Russell the god of love and harmony. Maybe I should say, like, appoint him that or something. I don't know. Oh no, after a few more centuries, you notice that the mortals' reliance on technology is destroying your planet. The world is dying. Order the mortals to stop using fossil fuels. Your people have learned their lesson, but it is too late. Oh, the planet collapses upon itself and becomes a dead rock in space. Use my magic to revive the planet. Your magic returns life to the dead planet, but you realize that this is impossible. Your planet has become a black hole. You, Russell, and the entire world are pulled into the black hole, never to return. Observe the black hole from the inside and hold onto Russell tightly in my arms. Russell's life is crushed out by the pressure of the black hole, but he's a god. Observe the beauty of the black hole in all its infinite holiness. The black hole consumes you and Russell and the entire universe. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else there really is to do, but think to myself. I'm consumed, but do I still have consciousness? But you are unable to think, for you no longer exist. Well, stop existing. You stop existing. This story has no ending. Let's see if the AI has anything else to generate. The end. Well, that makes all of my conquest feel very pointless. I took over the entire world. I became a god. I guess everyone lived on the earth for several centuries before they messed everything up. I mean, I don't know. It turned into a dead rock and then it turned into a black hole, and that's not. One doesn't lead to the other. So maybe it would have become a black hole either way. But I am non existent, just like my love Russell. We are in non existence together. And so it is a happy ending. Thus concludes the story of Zard, the Wizard King and God. I hope you enjoyed this. I like playing AI Dungeon a lot. It's always very interesting. And it's a lot of fun when you're playing it with another person, like side by side, and just trying to come up with stuff. So yes, maybe try it yourself. They have a mobile app version, so sometimes when I'm just like bored in the evening and watching TV, I'll play something and try to see how far I can go, how long I can make my journey last. Anyway, until next time.